Put your hands up. Get your hands up now. Stop running!
Hi everyone, Donut here. Today we got a shooting breakdown out of Colorado, where a guy walked around screaming at people with a rifle. Wait, those are illegal there. He dodged police twice, went back to the parking lot for round 3. My dogs are viciously beating the piss out of each other behind me. Look over his leg. Look over his leg. Stop. And the dude in Colorado ended up sprinting away from cops with a gun in his pants. So that's where we're at. 2 a.m., chaos in the streets, and someone about to become a solid Darwin Award candidate. Before we get into it, let's go ahead and look at my sponsor. You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
I'm not going to jail. Your daughter can still.
No, Kitty, I'm not going down.
Oh, it's gonna be hard to pull her out that chair.
No. They're coming with us. No. But we can make it. Oh my God. Somebody. Crystal. I can't breathe.
Oh, she said the thing. She said the thing. We're gonna talk about that shooting here in a second, but first let's look at some forbidden hide and seek with just a little bit of brain trauma. What you're witnessing here is an incredible, never before seen strategy of hiding under a tire. A car tire, of course, which is still attached to the car, in broad daylight, during an active police search.
I'm smart.
You're dumb.
Now, I'm not saying I expect most criminals to be smart all of a sudden, but you'd think, at the very least, they'd have seen a movie. Any movie. Maybe one where the fugitive doesn't hide underneath a parked car with their head directly in front of the tire. This dude really thought he was blending in with the pavement. No one was gonna notice the human-shaped speed bump. So what happened? The car he was hiding under, a lady hops in the car, puts it in reverse, and felt what she probably thought was just a parking curb or something. That's when the cops roll in like, hey, lady, thanks for the assist. And they yank Mr. Heidi out from underneath the car. That's going straight into the Hall of Fame for the worst hiding spots of all time. Well, next to this one. You know that whole New York City is a shithole thing I always talk about? Got another story for you. This act right here is criminal.
Whoa.
Yeah, let's go. Hey, up, hey, let's go. Hey, baby. Yeah, let's go.
Yep, that little commie could barely lift the bar. Okay, actually, the real criminal act in New York that we're gonna talk about, it's kind of a tragic story. Let's get into it. An off-duty officer is in the park one night trying to just enjoy the time out with his lady friend. They get approached by 2 dudes on a moped. Because of course it's a moped, and he ends up taking a bullet to the face. Here's the shooter, a moped-loving asshole who, despite a deportation order, a kidnapping warrant, a bench warrant, a machete threat, and punching a pregnant woman, that you, George Floyd? This guy was still out here enjoying one of America's sanctuary cities. Now here's the part that they didn't expect. That CBP agent wasn't just sitting on a rock doing nothing. After getting shot in the face and forearm, he pulled out his pistol and put 3 well-deserved shots right into that dude, sending him right to the emergency room. Now, after the suspect attacks the wrong guy, dude limps back to his moped and then ends up in a Bronx hospital with some mysterious bullet wounds. And here's the kicker. He was only caught because NYPD was already in the area, responding to a different mugging these 2 idiots had committed 5 minutes earlier. Mayor Adams later made a speech basically saying, "We will get dangerous people off the streets," which sounds pretty cool until you realize that that dude that shot a federal agent in the face was released more time than iPhone.
Which still feels like too many.
Oh, and the other suspect still on the run. As for the federal agent, he is in stable condition and is expected to survive because he's a total badass. Anyways, great job to the officer staying in the fight, and a big ol' eat a dick to everyone who is responsible for allowing this dude to still be roaming the streets of New York City, let alone the United States. Now it's time for the shooting. July 5th, 2025, Colorado Springs, Colorado. Just before 1:30 a.m., someone calls 911 and says there's a guy outside Mansion nightclub with a rifle in his hand. He's just out there yelling at people in the parking lot. So we have a dude with a gun screaming at drunks outside of a nightclub, which means he's probably intoxicated too.
I mean, I get it.
Cameras don't catch him immediately, but they do see a group arguing nearby. A couple of officers roll up on foot and do the standard, "Hey, anybody out here got a gun?"
Okay. Does anybody have a gun?
No.
Oh, why is that guy saying it's a domestic?
Who said
Ain't no domestic going on, but they're arguing.
Do you f***ing see this?
They're arguing.
Over here
They're arguing,
slamming
bro.
doors on us trying to f***ing fight.
They're arguing.
Of course not. Nothing to see here, officer. Just a bunch of intoxicated professionals shouting at each other at 1:30 in the morning in a parking lot. Totally normal astronaut behavior.
We got it under control. I promise.
for
you.
you.
So nobody wants to report anything?
No, we're good,
Okay.
bro.
All right, guys, make good decisions.
We will.
All right.
Body cam footage shows the officer being calm, professional, and courteous. They ask if anyone wants to report anything. Everyone's like, nope, all good, bro. So the cops leave. A few minutes later, different officers catch that same group again. Same outcome, just arguing in the parking lot outside the nightclub. No one wants to press charges. Everyone's being mature, respectful, cooperative. Just kidding, they're yelling at each other and trying to fight.
Place! Whatever it is, someplace else.
Whatever it is. Oh, my mama, stop playing, you dumbass.
Bro, you're not helping. Just walk away.
We've been trying to de-escalate.
I know, bro. They keep going, I get it. But thank you.
Here's where it gets good. The Real-Time Crime Center scrubs earlier footage. And look at that. There's our suspect standing in the parking lot with what appears to be a rifle. Same guy the officers already talked to twice. They saw it on video from earlier, but when they checked it again later, no rifle showed up. Might have been real, might have been a prop, might have just vanished in thin air. Who knows, but we got a lot more stupid coming up. The group comes back to the parking lot for a third time. This time, cameras catch the same guy strolling over to a car and pulling out a pistol with an extended magazine. Of course, it had an extended magazine. I'm surprised he didn't have a f***ing Draco. And yes, this is in front of the same area where the cops had already been watching them. So the Real-Time Crime Center radios the officers. They say that guy you just talked to, who we all thought had a gun, he's got a gun. So the cops start moving in.
Put your f***ing hands up. Hey, put your hands up. Get your hands up now. Stop running. Get your hands up now. Stop running. He's got a gun.
Footage shows the suspect tuck the gun into his waistband. As one officer approaches from behind and starts giving him commands, the suspect briefly complies and puts his hands up, then immediately bolts while putting his hand into his pants. Let's pause right there for a minute. We got a guy that is known to be armed, reaching in his waistband and running from police. Do you think officers are gonna stand there and just wait for him to turn around and shoot them?
Stop running. He's got a gun. Get your hands out of your hand pockets now. Get your hands out.
An officer fires 3 times, suspect goes down. Good shot. Officers swarm in, grab the gun out of his pants leg, and immediately start rendering aid. Body cam shows the officers working fast to treat him. You can see them cutting through his pants to get to the wound and then carefully pulling out the loaded Glock. And this thing was ready to go. They also checked the vehicle used, and wouldn't you know it, another loaded handgun inside.
It's not possible.
Serial number scratched off? What? The rifle that was seen earlier, still missing. And I fucking promise you it's a Draco. So it either got dumped, someone drove away with it, or it was never real to begin with. No one knows. Local sheriff's office is handling the shooting. Let's be honest, it looks like a pretty clear shoot to me, but I don't know, it's Colorado. Things have been changing a lot over there. Armed guy on video holding a rifle. They know he has a gun, he reached for the gun, got shot by cops. Do you think the officers acted too quickly? Should they have given him a hug and a kiss on the forehead, tucked him in the bed? I mean, they kind of did tuck him in the bed. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Check out my other channel, Donut Operator TV. Watch me stream on Twitch and Kick. Subscribe to Pepperbox.tv or go to donutoperator.com to get some super sweet merch and support me. Until next time, please have a fantastic day.